Hey everybody, Backpack Hack here coming at you with another trail tip. And there's an old Chinese proverb that says, it is better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. Well, what happens when you're faced with this scenario? The lights are out. You remember, hey, I got that flashlight that I bought just for an emergency when the power goes out. So you stumble around, you find the flashlight, and guess what? The batteries are dead. Man, that really sucks, doesn't it? Well, there is a technology out there that will not fail you. And let me show it to you. It is an oil lamp. Now, I don't know how well this video is going to come out because I'm going to shoot the whole video in using oil lamps. This is an oil lamp that I got, I don't know, 20, 25, maybe 30 years ago. And it's just a basic lamp. It's got a fuel reservoir, a burner with a wick, and a glass chimney. This sits on my refrigerator all the time, along with a small box of matches. And in the many, many times over the years that I've had power outages, whether it's just for a few hours or several days, this is my primary source of light. However, a lamp like this, while useful, is just but one that I have. This is my Dietz number 50 Comet, and I'm going to light this up for you to show you what it is like. These are what's called hurricane lamps, and there's a little lever here on the side. You lift up the globe, turn the knob to raise the wick, and you light it and lower the, and you can see that's quite a bit brighter. And this is the smallest of these hurricane lamps that I have. I also have a number 20 Junior, as well as the granddaddy of my collection, a Jupiter 2500. This is the largest one that I have. And I'm going to go ahead and light this one as well for you. And hopefully the video comes out because I would like to show you what these things are capable of. And that's how easy they are to light. You're probably wondering why somebody needs so many different lanterns. Like I said, this one I've had for 25, 30, maybe 35 years. I've forgotten how old this one is. But it has the same oil in it that I got when I bought this at a flea market. I think I paid like $2 for it. These three, however, are relatively new, and I haven't had a whole lot of experience with them, but I thought I'd bring them out, put them on the table, and show you what is possible with a hurricane lantern or an oil lamp. All four of these are loaded up with just ordinary lamp oil. And you're probably wondering, why oil lanterns? First off, it's reliable. We've been burning oil as a human species for providing light in our lives for thousands of years. Yes, the design of the lamps have changed, but the basic principle of burning a combustible liquid is thousands of years old. And today we've kind of tossed that out. We've turned our back on this type of technology. However, it is inexpensive and it is very reliable. As I said, I found this lamp at a flea market for $2. These three lanterns are relatively new, cost me the princely sum of $100 for the three of them shipped to my door. That's pretty good. Some people will spend $100 on a simple flashlight. And my flashlight is somewhere up here. Some people will spend $100 on a simple flashlight. Another advantage is the oil lasts for years. As I said, the oil in this lamp is a good 20-25 years old. Can you say the same thing about a flashlight after 25 years that it will work? I doubt it. Another advantage is that they not only produce light, but they produce heat. This particular model, and some of the larger ones like it, sometimes gardeners will put those in their greenhouses to keep their greenhouses up to temperature and above freezing when there's a cold snap. Now, who would use such an item? Preppers. Of course, we can't always depend on the utility supply for electricity to light our homes at night. Homeowners should have at least one or two of these for the same reason. Power goes out for a day or two or an hour or two, you've got some light to see around the house with. People who live off the grid obviously are not going to have electric lights. So something like this is going to be probably their primary source of light. Turn this one up a little bit. And of course, they're purely decorative. They can be used for camping trips just to give you an ambience of the traditional camping scene. People use them in wedding ceremonies and just general festive uses as well. Biggest advantage is they're very simple, they're very basic, they're easy to maintain. Wicks and oil are readily available at about any hardware store. Some of your big box stores will carry them, as well as being available online. A couple of the safety concerns, obviously you're working with open flames, but don't be dissuaded by what you see in the movies. Hollywood makes a big deal about two cowboys getting into a fight. One of these lanterns gets knocked over, and within seconds, the entire barn or house or bar or whatever is on fire. That's simply not true. It's very, very hard to do that. And if you're simply careful with an open flame, you don't have to worry about it. Another big issue is lamp oil. It looks like water. It's not thick and viscous like oil you would think it would be. This, a small child could simply think seeing is a bottle of drinking water. So you want to store this as well as the lanterns well out of the reach of some children. You're probably wondering why I have so many different ones. Well, this is the one that I generally will light first because it sits on the refrigerator. The rest of them are kind of safely tucked away. I have the small one here for just general light use. This mid-sized one is my all-around everyday lantern. And the big Jupiter here, it is the brightest. It puts out the most light and the most heat. It has the longest burn time. And so if any of those are a consideration, the Jupiter is the one I go to. So by having a selection of which one I can use, I have a great variety of ability to fit the light to the task. They're easy to maintain. It doesn't take much to clean them, trim the wicks. You may never change a wick. In fact, this lantern, like I said, I've had for 25 years. It's still got the wick that was in it when I bought it, and there's still probably 5 or 6 inches of wick in this fuel container down at the bottom. So that's a basic overview of why you might want to get a lantern or a lamp. Some of these will burn different fuels. Some will run on kerosene. Some will use citronella, which you can use outside. Great for working outside. So it has that bug resistant or repelling opportunity. There are a few that work off of rather exotic fuels such as olive oil or things like that. You generally won't find anything that will run off of gasoline, but There might be something out there, but generally I just stick to simple lamp oil for all of mine. That way I don't have different fuels and I have to keep track of them. I just know that they all take lamp oil. These will all take kerosene as well. However, I don't want to do that simply because inside kerosene smells and it has a lot of smoke. So this is Backpack Hack coming at you with another trail tip. Take a look at getting into a few of these lanterns and lights. Very safe, very effective, inexpensive, and extremely reliable. I'll see you out there in the trail. Be safe and well lit during your power outages or your camping trips.